Hey girls, Victoria here. Just want to give you a quick little overview on how to enter in the hostess credits and close out a jewelry bar. Congratulations on hitting $1,000. That's amazing. Unheard of, really, for your first ever party. So you should feel very, very proud. So I wanted to show you how we go about getting all the goodies for the hostess, in your case, for you. So first off, we want to go into the jewelry bar that we have. So it's going to be under Jewelry Bar Dashboard, and this is after you've logged in. So it's going to list all the different jewelry bars that you may have available. In your case, I believe you only have one, so you're going to click on your hostess name. And this one is one that I already have going for myself. So I am going to just kind of, I'm not going to close it yet, but I'm going to show you where to go to enter in. So basically this is the main page of the jewelry bar. It's going to show you any orders that you've had placed. So you're going to go to Hostess Order. And what this page is going to show you, the amount of your jewelry bar total. Hopefully this should say over 1,000. It'll tell you how much free product you get, how many half items, and also for the hostess exclusive, at what discount did you get. In this case, I'm not quite to 500, so at this point I'm still at 25% discount. Since you're over 1,000, it should be close to 300. I think it's 4 half off items, and then the hostess exclusive is free. So good job. So scroll down. This first section here, hostess shipping is always free. So in your case, it should have your address listed as the hostess. So you might want to click hostess, although it looked like it automatically defaulted to hostess. So these two should match since this is your own jewelry bar. So hostess shipping is free. Price type should say retail. There's an option for wholesale, but for this case, we want retail. Now this first section here is going to be anytime you want to purchase an item at retail cost. And what this section is for, it will count towards benefits. So it's at retail price. So let's say you're really close to having $1,000 or over a certain amount, or let's say somebody, the hostess wants to order something just to put over a certain threshold. She can buy something at retail price that will go towards her credit. So in this case, I only have 3 orders technically. You need a 4th order in order for it to count as a jewelry bar for credits. So I added a quick little charm in here which counted as an order and gave me hostess credits to show you. So most of the time you don't need to use this section because you've already had all the orders that go towards the benefits already placed and done through the website. So the next one is hostess exclusive item. Now in this case, mine is saying that would cost me $71 to add it. Yours should say free. So you're going to want to click add or whatever it says to add that to your order. And it shouldn't cost you anything for that. It may do tax, but I'm not sure. Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. So you want to make sure you add that because it's free. The next section is going to be hostess free items. Now it tells you here how much in free product you have remaining. Now this is a little deceiving because it almost looks like this is the button for that, but it's really at the same level as the hostess free items. So you're going to want to click that button. And here you're going to add in every single item, the item numbers that you want to earn for free. And then you can change the quantity. Now, the very cool thing that they started to do, which is amazing, is they've added to where drop down menu for items that are whatever you're entering in, which is amazing. They used to not have this, and I used to have to do it with a book in hand and kind of go through every single item and type in every single item number, which was really a pain. Another cool thing too, which I've noticed, is that even if you were to say, let's say house, anything having to do with house comes up. So it's really cool actually, if you think about it. So here is where you're going to want to enter. Now they only give you 10 items. I'm sure you can order way more than 10 items since you have so much for free. So you click add items to order, and then you can click that button again and it'll bring up to add more items. So this will tell you where you're at with what's left in the Hostess free item, the free product remaining. Now let's say you go over. It'll automatically add whatever the overage is to your total, your subtotal and cost over here. So I highly suggest, let's say you're like $1 off, I would get a charm just to put you over. That way, you know, you're getting all your full credit. So then the next section is the Hostess half off items. Now you should get at least 4, maybe 5. I'm not sure how many items half off. Now, there's a lot of ways to do the math on this and see what the best option is. Sometimes it is better to have an item, a bigger ticketed item for $40, let's say, at half off, rather than using, let's say, $40 of free items. Kind of takes up a lot of your free stuff. Sometimes it might be better just to spend $20, but essentially that relieves $40 of free credit here. So I don't know if you guys are math people, but I constantly go back and forth on what's the best mathematical way to do it. But you know, you guys have earned so much, so maybe it's not that big of a deal to figure out what's better option to do half off versus free credit. Let's say, you know, you don't want to have any half off items. I highly suggest doing at least try to use some of them, even if it's chains. Chains tend to be some of them are cheaper, like $8 or something, but we only get 30% off of those. So I would rather have, you know, like charms and plates, we get 50% off, and dangles, excuse me. So why would I use half off items there? This area is really good for big ticketed items. So I would never, if you have half off items, try to use them, honestly. So anyway, so after you've entered everything in and you've used up all the free items and all the Hostess half off items, this section over here, and maybe, let's see, I guess, I don't know how I can show you, but anyway, as you're adding things, this subtotal and total will change. And so maybe I have to add, let's see if I'll add, maybe I want to do this one. I want to do the Hostess items. So let's say I don't know, let's do the American flag. Let's do 2 of them. So let's add items to order and see what this does. Okay, as you can see, it basically just took off $10 worth off of my free products. So maybe it's here. Okay, so let's do half off here. So let's do... let's do a big item. Ooh, the new Legacy Living Locket. Love it. If you don't have it yet, you should get it. It's really, really pretty. I gave it to my mom for her birthday, and she loved it. And I'm hoping to get one for myself for Mother's Day. Okay, so as you can see, that big ticket item, which is $58, we're getting it for $30, which is awesome. And so what it went ahead and did is added it here as a total. So at this point, there's a total that I'll have to pay as a hostess, which is $31.17. You'll have times when it'll be very little, as far as what the hostess actually spends. But in your case, if you were to go with this, it would be 31. Now I'm trying to see how it shows. So once you're here, once you're done with everything, I believe. Okay, so at this point, there's cancel orders, but at this point we're just going to leave it as is. So we're going to go over here to payment. So once we've entered everything in and everything looks right on what we want to order, we go to payments. And now what this is going to show, any remaining orders that need to be paid. So in my case, I have a pending order here that I'm going to place. So I would need to actually pay this, my guest order, before I can do my hostess order. Now, in your case, you're not going to have any of these. These are all going to be processed because you're not going to have any of this. So your section is going to be down here. So as you can see, they've made these two separate. So this is that retail order of $5 I would have to pay. And then this is the remaining order of that half off item. So you're going to go and you're going to enter payment. So at this point, it's asking me to enter payment up here only because this is my hang up right now for my jewelry bar. Yours is going to have enter payment down here. And so you can review the jewelry bar and check and make sure. And then once you go to apply payment, you're going to check this. Let's say whatever one you're paying. You hit enter payment, and then another box is going to come up. I guess I should do it. So enter payment, and then you're going to enter in your payment information, and then hit save. I'm going to close it at this point. So you're going to do the same thing, but it's going to be for the hostess order. Once you save payment, there should be an option for apply payments down here.
Tickle, Michael, tickle.
I'm on a recording. When you hit apply payments, it's going to apply this, and it's going to say processing, just like that. And then the order is going to be done. And then they're going to send all those goodies out to you. So let me know if you have any questions. It's super simple, especially if you gals are computer savvy. So if you have any questions, give me a call. Thanks. Bye.